Hi, YouTube. It's been a long time. Sorry about that. I've been really crazy busy with some really random non-internet related things lately, so it kept me away from my dear sweet internets. But I'm back now, and with Tokyo tip number 10. Tokyo tip number 10 is about bra shopping in Japan. I guess, 簡単に言うと, just say it easily. Whoever you are, or wherever you're from, your boobs are bigger in Japan. What do I mean by that? Do your boobs magically grow? No. Is it because I'm trying to make a stereotype about Japanese women? No. It's just because for whatever reason, and I'm going to talk about this, why, I'm not actually sure the exact reasoning, that the cup sizing scale in Japan is different than from at least what I'm used to, and what I've heard from what a lot of other people are used to as well. To give an I used to be under the impression that an American cup size, whatever you were, A, B, C, D, would be one cup size bigger in Japan, but that's not what I found in my own experience. Not exactly true. So you could be, I don't know, whatever cup, come to Japan, you'll actually be a cup and a half size bigger, or 2 cups bigger, or 1 cup bigger, and it just doesn't make any sense. So, but the thing is, I'm not saying that, I'm not trying to make a stereotype, or trying to say that Japan has a stereotype, or whatever, that Japanese women have smaller breasts, because, trust me, in general, no, not everyone. No. There are plenty of large-breasted Japanese women in Japan, actually. And they're, bra shops are actually starting to cater to that. In sizing, you have there's some interesting names. Usually, with the first few cups, there's A cup, B cup, C cup, and now D cup is considered th, or normal. But over D cup, you go into the E, F, G. I've heard of an H cup existing, and I may have seen it once or twice, but you don't see it that often. But these cups used to be called I've heard them called luxurious size. I've heard them called plus size. Most frequently, I see them in bra shops labeled as glamour size. And what I've come to find out is the reason for this, the katakana word gurama, or glamorous, means really curvy, actually. So if someone is described as glamorous in katakana, English, it basically means she's curvy. It's very interesting. So those are considered glamour sizes. D used to be considered a glamour size when I was a student, but it's considered regular sized now. But the thing is, and that's where the system kind of deviates, because when I went bra shopping in the States, what you would normally see is a D, because then when we go into double Ds, Japan doesn't do that, they go straight up to E. So what would be considered a D or a double, or even double, D would almost be an F or a G cup in Japan. And double Ds, and here's the other thing, if you're a D cup or above in the States, if you move to Japan, my best advice is to do all of your bra shopping before you even come here. That's just how it is. If you have a big rack, they really don't. The thing is, the cup sizes are bigger here, but the torso sizes are rather small. I haven't seen anything over a 75 centimeter, which with a larger cup size does not really make any sense to me. Because that just proportionally Well, as an American, proportionally, that does not make sense. Another thing is, obviously, we use a metric system in Japan, just like most countries do. So, if you're from a system, not a system, if you're from a country that uses inches, the imperial system, obviously, you need to understand what that is in centimeters. But since the cup sizing is completely freaking different, if you go to a bra shop and you need to do some bra shopping in Japan, or you feel like you want to go bra shopping in Japan because, let me tell you, your standard, what you're used to probably in, your Western country, if you are a Westerner, it's actually hard to come across here because everything is frilly. Everything is covered in lace. Everything has this much padding. I wish I were kidding, but it takes me a long time to find a bra that does not have this much padding in it, because they all just do. It's ridiculous. Like, I've seen up to like an inch's worth of padding in bras, and like I can't imagine how that would ever be comfortable. But if you really, work hard in your shopping, you can usually find a bra that doesn't have so much padding, or at least has removable padding. But a lot of it is just built in, you can't get rid of it. Or they're covered in really frilly lace, and then like your boobs are gonna look like big old cupcakes. I mean, if that's what you want, that's great, but that's not usually what I'm going for. I usually go for comfort, and plus I'm always afraid that like if I wear like a thin shirt over my bra, it's gonna look all lumpy and weird, and like that's the thing. I also don't like frilly bras. So if you're not a big fan of bras covered in frill and lace, once again, you probably would want to do your bra shopping in your home country. This is a huge thing. That's awesome. So yeah, Tokyo tips. If you need to do bra shopping in Tokyo, you need to get sized over here, or else your shopping excursion is going to become a nightmare because the size scale here is all screwed up.